Do not be deceived into thinking that there are no hidden conflicts within a variety show. In reality, Saturday Night Live exposes the harsh reality. Despite meticulous preparation, SNL is renowned for its chaotic atmosphere behind the scenes. It was Jane Curtin, the show's leading actress, who unveiled the tense drama concealed from the viewer's eyes, shattering any illusions held by fans. To delve deeper into these behind-the-scenes struggles, watch the entire video to its conclusion. Jane Curtin, a comedic powerhouse, has left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry thanks to her remarkable contributions to Saturday Night Live, SNL, for over 5 decades. As one of the original cast members of the iconic sketch comedy show, her journey has been filled with laughter, innovation, and more than a fair share of behind-the-scenes drama. Curtin's tenure at SNL began in 1975, when the show was still finding its footing as a revolutionary late-night program. Alongside her talented colleagues, including Chevy Chase, John Belushi, and Bill Murray, she played an instrumental role in shaping the show's unique blend of humor. As one of the few women in the cast during those early years, Curtin faced both challenges and triumphs, ultimately paving the way for future generations of female comedians. One of the most enduring rumors surrounding Curtin's SNL days involves the infamous 1978 altercation between Chevy Chase and Bill Murray. For the first time ever, Curtin is ready to confirm the details of that legendary backstage fight. While remaining tight-lipped about the specifics, she offers a glimpse into the intense personalities and rivalries that occasionally bubbled to the surface among the talented cast members. However, it wasn't all drama behind the scenes. Jane Curtin forged unique bonds with her fellow cast members, some of whom became comedy legends in their own right. Her friendship with John Belushi was particularly special, and she fondly recalls the memorable moments they shared both on and off the set. Curtin also shares insights into her professional and personal relationship with SNL creator and producer Lorne Michaels, shedding light on the dynamics that fueled the show's groundbreaking success. One aspect of SNL's history that has often been overlooked is the familial tension that played a significant role in shaping the show's unforgettable comedy. Curtin opens up about the challenges of working alongside strong personalities and the collaborative effort required to bring SNL's iconic sketches to life. She offers a candid perspective on the creative process, shedding light on the moments of brilliance and chaos that made the show a cultural phenomenon. In recent interviews, the venerable Jane Curtin, now 75 years old, has decided to peel back the curtain on some of the more somber memories that cast a shadow over her illustrious career, particularly focusing on her relationship with the late John Belushi. While Curtin has fond recollections of her time working with most of her SNL castmates, there is no denying the challenges she faced when it came to her interactions with Belushi. Her revelations provide a poignant glimpse into the complex dynamics that existed within the SNL family during those early years. For Curtin, the difficulties she experienced in her working relationship with Belushi were not personal animosities, but were instead deeply intertwined with Belushi's well-documented battle with addiction. As she opened up in interviews with publications like People magazine, Curtin shed light on the heartbreaking struggle that Belushi faced, which ultimately contributed to his untimely death at the tragically young age of 33. Jane Curtin's candid revelations about her experience with John Belushi shed light on the somber reality that existed behind the scenes of Saturday Night Live. Curtin, now 75, makes it clear that her co-star was not just John, but an addict in the grip of a profound struggle. During her time at SNL, Curtin tried her best to distance herself from the darkness that often permeated the show's atmosphere. Her primary focus was on her career and the life she cherished with her family, far removed from the partying and excess that were synonymous with Belushi's legend. John Belushi's capacity to revel in the party scene was legendary, but Curtin keenly observed the devastating toll it exacted on him and many others. In her words, "John, obviously he could party with the best of them, but the next day these guys were just so miserable." This juxtaposition between the wild celebrations and the subsequent misery was a stark reminder of the darker side of fame and excess. For Jane Curtin, the thrill of performing in the 90-minute live show itself was excitement enough. She viewed much of the partying and self-indulgence that surrounded the SNL culture as unnecessary and challenging. Her commitment to her craft and her desire to maintain a healthy distance from the tumultuous lifestyle of some of her colleagues helped her maintain her own equilibrium amidst the chaos. Interestingly, Curtin's reflections on her time at SNL extended to revisiting the show's original episodes, despite nearly 5 decades passing since her tenure. She expressed candidly that she found some of the early episodes lacking in humor, even exclaiming, "That really wasn't a very good show, it was terrible." However, amidst her critique, she still holds fond memories of certain skits, like Dan Aykroyd's uproarious bassomatic bit, which never fails to bring a smile to her face. This duality of perspective showcases the complexity of her SNL experience, with moments of both nostalgia and critical evaluation. Jane Curtin's tenure at Saturday Night Live was indeed marked by creativity, laughter, and numerous iconic moments. However, beneath the surface, tensions simmered, particularly in her relationship with the show's creator, Lorne Michaels. In a candid 2018 interview on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, Curtin peeled back the curtain on her complex and sometimes tumultuous connection with Michaels, shedding light on the underlying friction that defined their working relationship. The disagreements between Jane Curtin and Lorne Michaels reportedly reached a critical juncture during a troubling period marked by John Belushi's escalating behavior and drug use. Curtin, deeply concerned for Belushi's well-being and recognizing the seriousness of his addiction, felt compelled to approach Michaels for help. She pleaded, "You've got to do something. This guy is going to die." Curtin's heartfelt plea, born out of genuine concern for her colleague, revealed the depth of her empathy and her unwavering commitment to her fellow cast members. However, Michael's response was reportedly dismissive, failing to acknowledge the gravity of the situation. This interaction became a breaking point in their communication, leading to a severe strain on their working relationship. The once collaborative atmosphere turned icy, and Curtin and Michaels, who had been key figures in the show's success, ceased to communicate with each other directly. The chasm between Curtin and Michaels became so pronounced that it reached the point where fellow cast member Gilda Radner had to step in as an intermediary, passing messages between the two. Radner's role as a go-between highlighted the extent of the divide and the challenges that had arisen within the SNL family. Despite the lingering tension and conflicts that marked their working relationship in the past, time has shown that wounds can indeed heal. A significant turning point in the complex relationship between Jane Curtin and Lorne Michaels occurred during the Saturday Night Live 40th anniversary party, a momentous event that held a deeper significance beyond mere celebration. Curtin's gratitude towards Michaels for allowing and supporting the anniversary event was profound. She recognized the importance of this gesture, which extended beyond their personal differences and reflected a sense of goodwill. This event was not just a celebration of the show's history. It symbolized an olive branch extended to the older cast members who had undoubtedly shared numerous fond memories together during their time at SNL. In expressing her gratitude towards Michaels, Curtin acknowledged the significance of his actions. She stated, "So Lorne was nice enough to do that for us, and I appreciate it tremendously. It meant so much to everybody that was there, and it was great. It was one of the best nights ever." This statement underscores the power of forgiveness, the ability to move beyond past conflicts, and the importance of recognizing gestures of goodwill, even in the demanding and often competitive world of entertainment. The Saturday Night Live 40th anniversary party served as a poignant reminder that, beneath the surface of the entertainment industry's high-pressure environment, there is room for reconciliation, healing, and transformation. Jane Curtin's insights into the world of comedy and her time on Saturday Night Live offer a captivating glimpse into the inner workings of the entertainment industry, both then and now. In a revealing June 2019 interview with The Hollywood Reporter, she shared valuable reflections that shed light on the dynamics of her early years at SNL and the broader cultural context of that era. During her formative years at SNL, Curtin discovered her niche as the straight person in sketches, a role that allowed her to shine without feeling threatened by the comedic chaos around her. Her ambition was refreshingly straightforward, to contribute one memorable thing to each show and avoid the need to fight for material. This approach reflected her dedication to her craft and her ability to carve out her space within the competitive landscape of sketch comedy. Curtin's recollections in the interview painted a vivid picture of the societal and cultural backdrop of her time at SNL. She recalled an era marked by the prevalence of drugs, rampant misogyny, and a lack of awareness regarding cultural appropriation. Her candid portrayal of the challenges faced by women in comedy during that period serves as a stark contrast to the more inclusive and aware landscape of today's entertainment industry. One particularly striking aspect of Curtin's reflections was her description of the blatant sexism she encountered at SNL. These experiences stood in stark contrast to the equal treatment she enjoyed within her improv group in Cambridge, Massachusetts. This disparity underscored the persistent gender inequities that women in comedy had to confront during the 1970s, even as they were breaking new ground in the industry. Furthermore, Curtin expressed her shock at the dismissal of the Equal Rights Amendment during that time, highlighting the cultural stagnation and resistance to progress that existed in the broader society. Her candid assessment serves as a poignant reminder of the societal challenges that women and advocates for gender equality faced during that era. Jane Curtin's journey in the entertainment industry, as revealed through her interviews, has been a remarkable evolution from her early days on Saturday Night Live to her later role on Kate and Ally, providing a deep understanding of the power of relatable storytelling and the challenges that persist in comedy and entertainment. Curtin's experience on Kate and Ally was a turning point in her career and her perception of the industry. It opened her eyes to the profound impact that relatable storytelling can have on people's lives. She received feedback from divorced men and women who expressed how the show resonated with their own experiences and struggles. This acknowledgement transformed her view of the show from something potentially hokey to something genuinely meaningful and affirming. It underscored the potential for television to not only entertain but also touch the lives of its viewers in a profound way. Reflecting on her time at SNL, Curtin offered valuable insights into the intensity of political satire, a challenging art form she encountered during her early years on the show. She acknowledged that political satire was always demanding, but it was especially so during the Watergate era, a time marked by political turmoil and scandal. Her candid revelations hinted at the immense pressure and responsibility that came with providing comedic commentary on such significant and divisive events. Furthermore, Curtin did not shy away from addressing past sexist jokes, moments of cultural insensitivity, and the ongoing divisions in the country. Her willingness to confront these issues head-on highlighted her commitment to acknowledging the challenges and changes within the comedy and entertainment industry. It also showcased her thoughtful and introspective approach to her craft. Throughout her career, Jane Curtin's perspective as a veteran in the field provided a unique and valuable look behind the scenes of the entertainment industry. Her experiences, as shared with The Hollywood Reporter and other outlets, offered a deeper understanding of the changes, challenges, and lingering issues that have persisted in comedy and entertainment over the years. Saturday Night Live, with nearly 50 years on the air, has indeed seen its fair share of on-screen mishaps and behind-the-scenes dramas. However, according to two of the show's inaugural cast members, Jane Curtin and Laraine Newman, one of the most infamous and emotionally charged fights in the history of SNL took place during its early years. Jane Curtin and Laraine Newman provided revealing insights into this historical altercation during a 2018 appearance on the talk program Watch What Happens Live, where they engaged in a candid discussion about their experiences on SNL with host Andy Cohen. The conversation took a serious turn when a fan phoned in to inquire about the notorious 1978 fight between SNL co-stars Chevy Chase and Bill Murray, an incident that Curtin, Newman, and fellow co-star Gilda Radner had the unfortunate opportunity to witness firsthand. Describing the brawl, Laraine Newman used strong words, characterizing it as very sad and painful and awful. This choice of language underscores the gravity of the altercation and the emotional toll it took on those who were present. The fight between Chase and Murray was not just a mere disagreement, but a deeply unsettling and distressing incident that left a lasting impact on those who bore witness to it. The escalating tension between Bill Murray and Chevy Chase at Saturday Night Live in 1978 was a simmering powder keg waiting to explode. Chase, who had departed SNL earlier that year, returned to guest host, which only added fuel to the already volatile situation. Many regular cast members, including Jane Curtin, were far from thrilled to see Chase back in the coveted star spot. Curtin likened the atmosphere during Chase's return to a tense family gathering, describing it as uncomfortable. The feeling of uneasy hung in the air as the regular cast members grappled with the return of someone who had left the show under less than amicable terms. While most of the cast chose to keep their discomfort below the surface, Bill Murray, who had been brought in to replace Chase, decided to confront the tension head-on. According to Curtin, the clash between Chase and Murray felt like a battle between two alpha males, with testosterone surging and emotions running high. The confrontations were inevitable, given the circumstances. Murray and Chase engaged in verbal sparring that went beyond just disagreements. They knew exactly what to say to hurt each other deeply. The result was a bitter exchange of harsh words that left wounds that would take time to heal. The physical altercation that ensued during this intense showdown involved not only Chase and Murray, but even the formidable John Belushi at one point. The skirmish culminated in Belushi's dressing room and was relatively short-lived in terms of physicality, but the emotional and psychological impact was far more enduring. The bitterness and animosity that marked that fight left an indelible mark on the relationships within the SNL cast. The tumultuous relationship between Bill Murray and Chevy Chase, which was marred by a memorable brawl during their time at Saturday Night Live, eventually found some semblance of resolution and even friendship in the years that followed. In a twist of fate, Murray and Chase had the opportunity to work together in the 1980 hit movie Caddyshack. This collaboration served as a turning point in their relationship, gradually paving the way for reconciliation. While the wounds from their past feud were not instantly healed, the experience of working together on the film seemed to have a positive effect on their rapport. Both comedians have reflected on the infamous fight in various interviews. Chevy Chase, in particular, has partially attributed the feud to John Belushi, suggesting that he played a role in instigating the intense conflict between him and Murray. On the other hand, Murray characterized the incident as a typical Hollywood fight, describing it as a don't-touch-my-face kind of altercation, perhaps emphasizing the theatrical nature of the brawl. Over time, the relationship between Bill Murray and Chevy Chase slowly mellowed, and the bitterness began to fade away. In a 2008 interview with Howard Stern, Chase openly admitted that he and Murray had become very friendly. They not only reconciled, but also found common ground in their shared love of golf, often playing the sport together. This transformation from adversaries to friends illustrates the complex and evolving nature of relationships in the entertainment industry. Jane Curtin's perspective on the notorious incident involving the fight between Chevy Chase and Bill Murray, shared alongside Lorraine Newman, adds a layer of understanding and empathy to the complex web of human emotions and professional pressures that characterize that historic moment in SNL's storied history. Her candid revelations about the backstage world of Saturday Night Live offer a unique and valuable glimpse into the dynamics that defined those early years of the show. The intense clash between Chevy Chase and Bill Murray, an event that has become legendary in the annals of comedy history, represents just one facet of the multifaceted SNL experience. Curtin's insights, however, extend far beyond this single incident. One of the most remarkable aspects of Curtin's reflections is her ability to humanize the larger-than-life figures who populated SNL's stage. Her relationship with John Belushi, for example, was marked by a deep bond that transcended the typical co-worker dynamic. Through her recollections, Belushi emerges as a complex individual, struggling with personal demons even as he created iconic comedy moments. Similarly, her interactions with Michael Lorne, the show's creator and producer, provide a window into the intricate interpersonal relationships that shaped the show's direction and tone. Curtin's willingness to share her experiences, both positive and challenging, offers a fuller and more nuanced understanding of the inner workings of SNL, a television institution that has left an indelible mark on the world of comedy. Jane Curtin's career extends beyond her iconic roles on Saturday Night Live and Kate and Ally. She has showcased her versatile talents in various other entertainment arenas, demonstrating her enduring presence in the world of performing arts. On Broadway, Curtin made her debut in 1981 as Miss Proserpine Garnett in the play Candida. Her foray into the world of live theater showcased her ability to captivate audiences in a different medium. She later took on replacement roles in two other plays, Love Letters and Noises Off, further establishing herself as a talented stage actress. One of the notable highlights of her Broadway career was her involvement in the 2002 revival of Thornton Wilder's classic play Our Town. This production garnered immense press attention due to the return of legendary actor Paul Newman to the Broadway stage after several decades. Curtin's participation in such a high-profile production attested to her standing in the world of theater. In addition to her stage work, Curtin has lent her distinctive voice to narrate several audiobooks, including Carl Hiaasen's novel, Nature Girl. Her narration skills bring literature to life, making her a sought-after choice for audiobook projects. Curtin's talents extend to the world of television game shows as well. In 2010, she demonstrated her knowledge and quick thinking as a contestant on the Jeopardy! $1 Million Celebrity Invitational. Placing second in the tournament, she won $250,000 for the U.S. Fund for UNICEF, showcasing her commitment to philanthropic endeavors. Furthermore, Curtin has had the honor of presenting awards at prestigious ceremonies such as the Emmy Awards in 1984, 1987, and 1998, the 11th Annual American Comedy Awards in 1997, and the 54th Annual Golden Globe Awards in 1997. Her presence at these events underscores her recognition and respect within the industry. Curtin's involvement in the world of audio narration and hosting duties for radio programs like Selected Shorts, produced by Symphony Space and distributed by Public Radio International, demonstrates her versatility and her enduring appeal to diverse audiences. What do you think about the rumors surrounding Saturday Night Live? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.